In this lesson, we'll be tapping into the beauty of nature as we create our own Monet-inspired water lily scene. Monet was famous for his paintings of water lilies, having completed hundreds during his lifetime. Monet typically used oil paints, but for our artwork today, we'll be using oil pastels. So let's get started. In this project, we'll be using A4-sized watercolour paper, a set of extra soft oil pastels in the natural hues, paper stump blenders, masking tape, and a 6B pencil to transfer our design. First, take your A4 paper and use masking tape to create a border. It's not compulsory to mask the edges, but I find it adds a lovely finishing touch to the artwork and helps to keep your working space clean. We'll transfer the design onto watercolour paper. You can easily transfer your artwork if you shade the backside with a 6B pencil, then flip it over, place into position and draw the outline. Since this design is quite organic, feel free to draw freehand instead and experiment with all sorts of natural shapes. Now it's time for the oil pastels. We'll start by adding the lightest colours first, as it's difficult to layer oil pastels, particularly light colours over dark. Lay down a thick layer of white where the flowers will be, and a mix of white and sage on the lily pads. I've decided my light source will come from the top right, but it will be soft and diffused. Start by blocking in your colours by lightly going over the paper with the pastels. I've used the eggshell blue pastel as my lightest colour, denim as the middle tone, and teal as the darkest tone. Once you are happy with the placement of the colours, start to blend the pastels together, creating a smooth transition as you go. You may need to keep adding more colour. Next, we'll build up the shadows and the detail of the image. Using old mauve and jungle green as our darkest colours, we can create interesting and natural looking shadows beneath the lily pads. We can also use them on the surface of the water to imply the soft reflection of the environment as well as objects submerged beneath the water. Here we'll also make good use of our blending stumps to create sharper lines and cover any exposed paper between the lily pads. This next step is optional, but we can create sharper highlights by scraping back the surface with a palette knife. This will reveal the white colour that we laid down in the beginning. Now we can finish the flowers. Create petals by mixing white and eggshell blue with a blending stump and then applying over the white at the front of the flower. This soft blue will imply shadow and add depth to the flower. Next, add a few light strokes with primrose yellow to create the centre. If you like, you can also add some darker shadows with amaranth pink. Finally, you can add the reflection of the flowers to the water by using the same deep shadow colours. You can continue to add the finishing touches to your artwork, but be careful not to overwork the image, as oil pastels can get muddy very quickly. And voila! We hope you enjoyed creating your own mini Monet masterpiece. But why stop there? Try swapping out the blues for soft oranges and pinks to create an evening scene, or lay down a huge base of white to create a misty morning setting. Thanks for watching, have fun, and I'll see you soon.